America, what the fuck? I'm just gonna come into it. Like, America, welcome to the greatest podcast. No, hey, hey, listen, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know how else to
Mama Sharon's getting us early. We didn't even warm up to it, huh, dude?
I'm sorry. I don't know how else to come into it. America, welcome to What's Good America. I am C. Turner, the Prime Minister, the mahogany one, the pseudo one, the guy himself. I'm him and he is me, and I'll never beat them because they ain't we. All right. That my counterpart on my left-hand side, but he could be on the right hand. But if he's on the right hand, he's still my left-hand man. That's Big Game James. We are here now live with breaking news. Well, it won't be live when you get it. And some of y'all will know about it when you get it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Listen. We just gonna hop right into it. Chucky, John Gruden, has resigned as the Las Vegas Raiders head coach. Well, I was gonna let you go first, but I feel as though I just want to get some stuff off my chest. It'll be quick, and then I'll toss it over. We'll go back.
I think you should say as much as you want to say, because this is one of them things, man.
Listen, because of my demographic and the places I went to school, and I would hate to say it, but I don't even hate to say it, because of the nature of my character, I draw a lot of people in as friends. And because of where I live at right now, I have a lot of Caucasian friends. I'm gonna split that in half right now. Listen to all my male Caucasian friends who are 30 and up. This next couple of minutes are for you. Shut the fuck up. Just don't say anything. Like, don't listen. Don't do anything. Don't leave your house, because right now, white men are not safe. All right? At all. Like, you guys are not safe right now. I'm smiling because it's kind of funny, and it's been on the other side of it. I don't realize it, but it's kind of funny. And I get how you guys are feeling when they were throwing us in prison and all that. Anyway, but listen, you're not safe right now. You can't email nobody. You can't go to your bar on campus. Urban, don't think we forgot about you. You can't pull your penis out with sideline reporters. Brett Favre, don't think we forgot about you. Like, you can't talk to your black girlfriend about why Magic Johnson is at your arena. Listen, white guys, you're not safe anymore, all right? This whole Me Too movement and freedom of speech and all that, listen, everybody's getting told on right now. You're not safe. Listen, gone are the...
Wait, I gotta cut you already. Are you trying to like give out some sort of like are you trying to induct some guys or something? Is there a message behind it? Are you trying to say like, well, welcome to, or what?
I'm trying to help them, all right? Because right now, they have been lawless for so many years that they don't know how to conduct themselves. I'm trying to give them the game for $9.99. Like, I'm trying to give you the game right now. Listen, you have no friends, all right? There is nothing that is safe for you to do. If you called anybody the N-word, or you've been a homophobic, or anything in the last, anything that can be documented, oh, it's coming back. Gruden, I've never been a fan. But at the same time, I never want to see anybody lose their job, because you can say you resign, but the court of public opinion is a sumbitch. Dude, I'm not fully in depth in, I know some of what you said in emails over the last 10 years to Bruce Smith and other people like that.
Bruce Allen.
Gotcha. Why would you email, like, why would you put it on wax? Like, if it's so, like, listen, I say ignorant stuff all the time. All the time. I email Walt ignorant crap every day. At the same time, I'm not making 70, 80 million dollars, and I'm not on TV on NBC and Fox and everything like that every other weekend.
So this already could come back to haunt us.
Yeah, that's if
we ever made it. So way to go, Chris. I know we're about to lose our money quick.
Listen, I just want to put it out there. If we ever do blow up, I want to be able to pick my replacement because I'm still staying on as an executive producer, and I need to be able to pick my replacement. So I just want to put that out there right now. So back to white man. I'm gonna be general with it because there's so many white guys in trouble right now, mainly two. But if you racist, homophobe, xenophobe, you don't like trans people, you don't like Asian people, whoever you don't like, say it to somebody. Make sure they ain't recording you, but don't email nobody. Don't talk about Roger Goodell being a homophobe and all this stuff. Like, don't give somebody the gun to shoot you with. All right? Like Dave Chappelle said, hey, listen, I know what you guys are going through, and I feel just like you feel. I don't give a damn. Like, tough luck, just say no. Like, you did it to yourself. I'm going to let you run with Gruden, but Urban Meyer, you dumbass.
So much for saving that for give me a minute. Go ahead and get it out, man. Just get it out.
I can't. Like this is therapy for me because like I can't
get it out, man.
Urban Meyer, head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, Duval till we die. I've been catching all kinds of crap because if you from Jacksonville, but you ain't a Jaguars fan, so you a traitor and this, that, and the third. It's your fault. Listen. Urban Meyer, for those of you who don't know, I know a lot more about this story. They played Cincinnati, lost. Urban was like, you know what? I'm a god up here, bro. Like, and mind you, he's a god in Florida because of the Florida teams. You know what? I'm going to stay up here. I got my bar up here. I'm going to call up Ryan Day and all my staff, and we're going to hang out at my bar that's on campus. Goes on campus. Dude, there's like top tier coaches, and then there's legendary Hollywood coaches. You're now in that atmosphere where everybody knows who you are and what you look like. There wasn't a student on that campus that was like, oh, who is this old white guy with the Ohio State stuff on? Everybody knows who you are. So when you went in that bar and that 19, well, I guess she's in the bar, so that 21, 22-year-old co-ed came up like, oh my God, my friend said you're famous. Can I dance over here by you? You should have known from the get-go it was a setup. Like, listen, red light should have been flashing. Like, mind you, your homeboy should have been like, hey, nah, we cool. We just chilling tonight, y'all. You go, nah, we good.
So wait, are you saying Urban Meyer was singing this song? 7:00 in the morning. The sun from the way hits me. I'm stretching and yawning in a bed that don't belong to me.
Hey, listen, it's your fault and it's your boy's fault because they should have known. Hey, bro, like, you know, these kids take pictures of everything now. Nah, we cool. You sat there and let this girl dance on you for 15, 20 minutes. Her homegirl's pretty much going straight Dateline, CNN. What's the dude named? Chris, like the one where you with the too young of a girl. Chris Andrews, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
They're filming and taking pictures and Snapchat videos while
they didn't brought John Walsh out of retirement now. Like, we call it here. It's real times.
They're taking pictures of you. Bro. They got filters and everything else, and you sitting over there just as drunk as you can be, And then you had the nerve, the balls to take a picture like looking like you didn't have one too many natty lights. Like that's the type of drunk you was. It's like that when you go through a 30 pack of natty lights in college. I know you done been there.
Yeah, I've been there. I'm allowed to actually count the times I've done that. It's in the hundreds anyway.
Yeah. Yes. But the point is, it's that natty light drunk when you're just to the point where like standing is hard, like focusing on something is hard, opening your eyes is hard, like everything. You're a terrible drunk when you're natty light drunk.
That's facts.
And that's the drunk you were. And you took a picture with this woman at your bar. Mind you, you let your team, who just lost a close game in the fourth quarter, you let them fly back home. You don't tell the owner, you don't tell anybody on the team that you're staying for the Ohio State game. And now you pop up with this nonsense, and then you come up with this bullshit like, oh, well, my character and this, that, and the third. Listen, you can say what you want to say, but
which is crazy. You're right, Chris. Which is crazy. Like if you wanted to go back for the Ohio State game, you could have flown to Jacksonville, gave everybody the day off, which they have Saturdays off in the NFL most times when they play on Thursday. Got your charter flight right back up there, went to your game, and still did what you did, and it wouldn't have looked as bad. I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna cut you off, man, because I don't want to be here too long on this, man, because I know you can go in on Urban and you got plenty of this. Here's I've never been more scared to see more emails, not because I hold John Gruden in some sort of pedestal, but this is what I'm gonna cut to. Tim Brown is one of my favorite football players to ever live.
Mine too.
I used to tape my fingers like Tim Brown when I played in college because Tim Brown caught it barehanded. Tim Brown was one of the most durable guys. And you let Tim Brown go out there on national satellite radio and say the things he said, knowing that was the only shit you said in them emails. You should like, you know what, Tim? Let me go ahead and just take this, man. I got 100 million, man. That's where my issue is. See, here's my thing. And I can look at this looking left. And I can tell you this right now. This is not a true insight into anything going on in my house. But it's the truth. America, the only time I'm right is on this show. I'm not right any other time. Trust me. And I can look at that and wink and look at my wife with a smile, like, babe, I'm not sitting there telling him some shit like, nah, this motherfucker is wrong. A lot. So if you know you wrong, you need to lean all the way into that. So to let Tim Brown, who's like one of the nicest dudes, now you've hung Tim. God. He is, man. You've hung Tim Brown out to dry. And now Tim Brown's got to answer questions. You know, well, what's your loyalty, Tim Brown? Well, how do you really feel? And it's like, dude, the dude never did anything to me. He was my coach. I needed a 1-year contract in Tampa Bay. Oakland kicked me to the curb. Who gave me a 1-year contract? John Gruden. John Gruden did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, look, man, like, I don't even know how to talk about it in a right or wrong way. I know for a fact he's absolutely wrong. You can't say the things that he said. I mean, I don't know. But maybe we're in a time now because last I've been checking, people have been saying whatever the hell they feel like. They've been saying a whole bunch of shit. And this is not defending or condemning, but I'm going to condemn it. There's a lot of hate for no reason. Why would John Gruden have to feel that way? Here's a guy that wasn't even good enough to really be that good in his college. Has he had that much hate? Was there a guy that he played with that chose an alternate lifestyle when they got adults? Were there that many black guys that just were better than it? I don't know.
Listen.
Like, what's Michael Sam got to do with you?
Listen.
So these are
out
rhetorical questions. But dude, you knew you sent them emails. Like Hillary Clinton sent them emails. Like, let's call a spade here. Like, look, everybody's guilty. Like, you should have said when that first one came out, you should have, well, it's a wrap for me. I would have resigned that day. Well, they didn't call up to me, honey.
No.
This buyout. And we're going to go ahead and move to Mexico like we always planned. You knew I sent these emails. But look, man, listen, John Gruden, I have always applauded and respected. I believe the genius it takes, to do what you've done, because you have done some marvelous coaching jobs. And to me, it feels, well, let's go ahead and just get on territory that we shouldn't be on. You know what it feels like to me, like all this? Nope, I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
I'll tell you off camera.
Yeah.
I'll tell you exactly how it feels, because I'm not pissing off anybody.
Listen, I'll say this.
I mean, my wife, I'm going to piss her off daily. I'm sorry, babe. She's already like, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass after this.
I'll say this. I have a very nice job. It pays me well, and I will never, ever mention the name of that job. But I have a nice job that pays me well and gives me the flexibility to do my job the way I want to get it done. And I don't really answer to anybody. I make a phone call twice a week to say, hey, A, B, and C are done. Boom. We'll talk to you next week. Please, sir.
So are you saying, like, basically, like, John Gruden had your job, but for like hundreds of millions of dollars more?
Exactly.
America, listen, this is like all-time dumb. Like, he basically, like, he absolutely helped every coach known to man with this deal. And then 4 years later, shit on every coach known to man. You will never get another 10-year, $100 million.
No,
they're gonna
that's done.
Listen.
That's done.
Listen, let me tell an uplifting story in this.
How?
I'm gonna look at my wife before
listening.
I tell this story.
I want to hear.
I want to hear
uplifting
about our brother-in-law.
About Todd?
No. Our other brother-in-law. They just got a dope ass promotion.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. So,
okay, I'm waiting.
So my brother-in-law doesn't need to be named, but if he goes, hey, next time you do a podcast, you name me. Was
is it the Notre Dame? Is it the Notre Dame one?
Yeah. So you know who he is.
Yeah.
And there's enough people that know we have this show to know who my brother-in-law is, what he stands for, and one of the all-time cleanest, greatest dudes ever. Let me tell you something. The way he was vetted for his position that he just got through the Navy, congratulations to my brother-in-law and the fam, so getting to do that publicly and, is dope. So I'm glad to do that. That's the way college coaches and NFL, Chris, they was asking this dude about a trip overseas when he was in the choir for his position. This is the can of worms John Gruden has opened up. They're gonna be listen. We're gonna pay you 10 years, $100 million. And let me tell you something, my brother-in-law is not getting 10 years, $100 million. If I was an owner and like, you know what, this is my guy. I have got to have Lincoln Riley for this amount of money, and I will guarantee it all. But Lincoln, before I do that, can I vet everything through a government service?
Everything.
So I can make sure that nothing's gonna come back on me. Let me tell you something. Chris Turner and I would be like, let me tell you something. I can tell you right now. I got a good shot, but I might have to negotiate for less. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, so John Gruden, listen, man, like there's so many ways around this. Well, first of all, he's 100% wrong. There's no way around that.
Right.
We're not trying to get around that. There's not going to be some sort of but Chappelle plea. That's not happening here. That's not the case. This dude had the audacity. First of all, and of all owners or presidents to have an email chain with, the president of the Washington football team, there's hilarity. I promise you, if I could write jokes, Chris, I could write 7 minutes around this entire chain. And they would just be funny to you and me. And I would do that stand up for you and me all day. Are you serious?
I would die laughing.
So somehow Daniel Snyder is responsible for this, the Washington football team, and the things that they've done to their children. So you're
hold on. This is who you want to associate yourself with? Is Daniel?
So you're writing misogynist. I'm sorry, honey. I need to switch chairs because babe's starting chair. Listen, you are writing misogynist emails
to a racist,
to a misogynist. Here's the meat, and this is how it goes. So this is what I'm gonna go. And I've had to sing the song a couple times, and Callie just goes, "Yeah, that's a good point." We've had some great talks, that's off camera. The things I put on camera, America, and all is for on camera. Off camera, it's for us. But there's been a song I've had to sing just because we've had some great talks just about what we feel, both of us have gone through. But Chris, here's the song that I hear when I see things like this happen to John Gruden, who deserves it. Yeah. Oh,
this is America.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, if they feel like you gotta go, your ass is gonna go. And guess what? They said that bass kicked in. Dum, dum, dum. This is America. This is America. John Gruden he got to go. Taking that 100 million. But his buyout clauses the shit. Like, listen, I'm telling you right now, John Gruden, I don't know who you pissed off in Illuminati.
Listen, man.
You talked wrong about somebody you didn't have no business talking wrong about. But also, if you do ill unto this world, Chris Turner, we haven't even got to the give me a minute part of this.
No.
America, we came to talk about Alabama and go to bed. Like, we had to put both these out. And I almost want to put my wife on because, like, for real, just give her the headphones and go, how does she feel? She said, if you put me on camera right now, I'm going to beat your ass. And she actually said, no, I actually for real said that. But the point of this is this, man. Like, look, we're not trying. Look, Chris is going to give y'all lessons. All I'm going to tell you is that, listen, if you've done evil in this world, this dude is like one of the most beloved figures in all of football, like in the history of the game for the last 30 years. Get your shit in order. That's what Chris is trying to tell you. That's what he was trying to tell you. I'm going to be direct with it. Doesn't matter. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Haitian, whatever. If everything you're doing is mean-spirited and not right towards people and things you're saying, check yourself, because karma is a son of a bitch. And there's two guys on this show that have been waiting for something like this to happen to this guy. They were like, oh, it happened. We didn't think it was going to happen like this. I can't wait to have Mike Bazemore on. His whole give me a minute might be on like, I told y'all about John Gruden.
Well, here's the thing. Here's why I prefaced it with white men, because white men have been above this for ever. Like, every now and then they'll get like a slap on the wrist or whatever, but like white men have been above this forever. Like it's always been, oh well, you're okay. You did a bad thing, but go take your money and run. Dude,
okay.
For
they still are though. I gotta ask you that.
Hold on. But for $100 million, I guarantee you there is the buyout, it won't happen because there's some kind of loophole, morality clause, or something that you're not going to see 70% of that money. Like you'll probably get paid throughout this year and you'll be done.
He's already got 30% of it. That's the point I was going to make to you. So what is he really getting? He's already got 30% of it. It's already gone. 30 million. Listen.
Yeah. He'll get paid throughout this year, and then I think he's done.
Live in Montana. I've lived in Montana.
Yeah.
My wife is from Montana. What can $30 million do for you living in Montana?
You could probably double it here, honestly, off land alone, but
so the point is, I'm sorry, America, you had to see that ugly because this shit's gross. Point is, like when you say like, oh, slap on, he still got a slap on the wrist. So you're telling me you're telling me the most powerful sports engine in the world that has found a way to even get, let me go ahead and do this. Majority of black people all of a sudden have forgotten about and I'm not sitting, and that's all I'm gonna do, I'm cutting myself off. Point is, all I'm telling you is, they didn't know about that shit. Stop it.
It just became public.
Stop it. Stop it. Because at the end of the day, when you have that good of a product and that guy, they were like, man, maybe he can get to a Super Bowl by then.
Oh shit, that was the bet.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, this is bigger than everything. It plays into all sorts of things. Y'all can attack me on everything I'm saying right now, but all I'm gonna do is bring it to your attention and let y'all get mad. At the end of the day, my family loves me, my wife loves me. I don't give a shit. When you want to have real conversations, you come talk to Six. That goes with everything. Whether you agree or disagree with me, I'm fine with that. But all I'm telling you is that you're telling me the most powerful sports entity in the country did not know about them emails from 2011. The most powerful company, arguably in the world, who he was hired and spoke on television. Did you? Because we all were watching Monday Night America. Like this is us coming on. Louis Riddick worked with that guy for years. And Louis Riddick's like, dude, what? He wanted to literally say, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom. Mom and Mom, I'm sorry, but
yeah, it's a rough one.
Fucks have to be dropped on this one to make the point across. Louis Riddick's like, are you? That was hidden from. Or is it something to help Stephen A. Smith's ratings go up? I don't really know. There's so many ways to go at this right now. ESPN, like, listen, that story hit everywhere, but ESPN got to drop it to the world. Watching the blackest quarterback, a black quarterback. You can't listen to me. And he came back and won the game. Dude, listen to me, man. Look. I don't want to go too much longer on this, man, because we're at a good pace right now. But there's so many conversation off this. Outside of the fact, John Gruden, you got what you deserved. You got paid for who you are, and you got fired for who you are. That's it when it comes to that. But everything else that's going to spiral out of this, I would tell you right now, John Gruden ain't alone.
Oh, no.
And if you don't think John Gruden ain't going to go down with a fight, go ahead. Y'all mess with John Gruden like I know y'all getting ready to. Go ahead and shit on John Gruden like John Gruden ain't been on social media before he was a coach. Shit on him and make him feel bad enough that his bio clause, getting 60 million out of 100 million ain't good enough for him. Or he going to try to save his name. But I'm going to tell all you other coaches.
Here's the thing, and then we're going to give me a minute.
Ooh, Chris, it's bigger.
Here's how we can tell if it's going to be done or if John Gruden's going to have to snap back. If by Friday this is still the biggest story kind of running, Gruden gonna put some shit out. He gonna put out pretty much everybody who's in this email chain. It'll be leaked anonymously, of course. But if by Friday, maybe even Saturday, matter of fact, I'll give you till Sunday's next game. If it's still the biggest story in sports, then I promise I'm willing to bet paychecks on it. If it's still the biggest story by Sunday, watch other names start popping up.
Hey, Chris, you know what it made me think of? The more we keep, like, it just keeps evolving. Like, keep going from different places. I'm starting to get to where it's at. You know who they gonna make John? You know what they gonna make John Gruden be? He gonna be Denzel Washington playing Frank Lucas in American Gangster. I want them cops, Richie.
I'm not telling no Raiders, but I'm
I want them cops, Richie. Look, listen. You're gonna hear it from us first, because at least with our program, we can say what we really mean. And I swear to you, I'm not doing this just to piss our parents off. But this is a what the fuck moment. Like this, like there's nothing more to this to where it's like, what the fuck? Like, why are we even having to talk about this with this guy who's made so much money to where one point he made so much money off of the things that he's misogynistic about and racist about and bigot about. All these things had made him so much money prior to 2011. And then 10 years later, 10 years, y'all felt that was a good idea for your newest franchise in a place like Las Vegas that is built off of all the things that he hates? Listen. I'm gonna tell you right now, and then we need to give me minutes, but I'm gonna be 100 with you. John Gruden coming for everybody. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, this is not a dude that's gonna go out quietly. He didn't leave the NFL quietly to begin with, and obviously so. Look at his emails.
Yeah.
If you think this is over, oh man, this is. John Gruden said, okay, so I can't just make it to the playoffs on my own and be left alone for 10 years ago. All right, watch me take over John Gruden will take over the entire NFL season. And he's like, well, if I'm going to be the black mark, everybody's going to be the black. I can see.
I want to leave him alone.
This is like Darth Vader being lied to about Padme and the twin. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, this dude is going to go.
Did you bring a Star Wars reference?
Listen, dude, there's so many ways we go about this. This is like Harvey Dent getting his face blown off and turning into Two-Face.
We're done. Go to give me a minute.
I can do every bad guy known to man. This dude is he might have the Infinity Gauntlet and we don't even know it. He just might snap his fingers on all our sports and they might just poof again. You thought, hey, listen, it could be every bad guy known to man. This dude, I'm telling you, bro.
You know what?
This dude, listen, he's Kaiser Soze in the Usual Suspects right now. He's walking with a limp. He's going to start walking. I'm telling you.
Screw it. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and get this canceled. America.
No. You do not get me canceled. You do that on your own time. Don't do that on that. I already said enough to quasi-cancel me. I'm not, no.
I got to do it.
No, because we did not rehearse this.
I got to do it.
You are not going to John Gruden me on my show.
I'm not going to get us canceled, but I got to do it.
No. Why? Why do that? Why?
America.
Oh, Lord Jesus. All right. Well, babe, I'm getting canceled. Here we go. She's like, good. Quiet in my house.
Give me a minute.
There we go.
Walt brings me to a reference that I have not uttered on this show in some time. And I feel like tonight. So
It's been fun, America.
here we go. R. Kelly has the highest streams since he's been incarcerated. He's the most streamed musician right now.
Okay, this is already a little. We can survive this already.
Okay. So
I think.
so he's the highest streamed musician right now, all of his music. Mind you, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I done played the Chocolate Factory album like 4 times already this week, and it's only Monday. A story came out that R. Kelly pretty much told his lawyers that if I'm going down for these young girls, I'm gonna start naming names.
Frank Lucas, yeah, I saw that.
So it's now, mind you, since R. Kelly kind of had that go out, nothing else has really been said about R. Kelly outside of his music being streamed. NFL, you know you got dirty laundry. Like hell, there was a Will Smith movie about it, Concussion, which was a great movie, by the way.
I apologize for stopping this. Keep going. This is not getting us canceled. We can cancel for this, and we might win some Emmys for real. Keep going.
Just because they're R. Kelly reference. NFL.
Sometimes you got to. What can you do?
You know you have dirty laundry. You know you do. There's skeletons in the closet. Hell, I'm a part of the skeletons in the closet. There's skeletons in the closet. The best thing you can do, he's fired. Let Al Davis's son pay him whatever they're going to pay him, and then leave him alone. All you have to do is just leave him alone. Because if you keep poking at this, i.e. the R. Kelly situation, like you realize how ain't nobody really said nothing in the music industry, like, oh, a hurt dog only hollers when he get hit, like stuff like that. Like nobody said anything about R. Kelly because there's skeletons in the closet. My favorite rapper is Jay-Z. Foxy Brown was a little questionable. Aaliyah's age is a little. Notice how Hov ain't really said nothing. Take that route. Let them fire him. He won't work in TV. He won't, and just leave him alone.
But you're gonna have to pay him.
But you're gonna have to pay him something that's comfortable for you and comfortable for him.
You're going to have to get all that $100 million. Hashtag the Colin Kaepernick deal.
So, if your product means anything at all to you, leave him the fuck alone. Because the laundry that could come out from this, because honestly, let's be real. Do you think Dan Snyder was the first person he tried to reach out to and have this conversation with? No. Dan Snyder is the last person you want to talk to. Like Dan Snyder is just the person you get introduced to and you end up talking to him when everybody else went to the bathroom. Like that's not who you want to talk to. Because if you keep digging at this, I'm pretty sure some of your favorite coaches' names are going to pop up for something else somewhere down this road at a party or a bar, or we were talking about this or whatever. So leave him alone. America, that's been my minute.
Man, look, you had me nervous there. And rightfully so. But as soon as you said your first words, I should have known better. You know we got to at least somehow get some money off this. And then they can cancel us. Like, would we rather do this for our entirety and get famous? Sure. We already know we're going to fall short of being on-air personalities. No disrespect to Nick Wright and these people that have done certain things, but first of all, we're funnier. We have way more sex appeal.
That's a fact.
And at least we actually like play
Listen,
all
man,
these sports.
if Booger McFarlane is still on TV, we got a chance because his on-air commentary is ridiculous.
Well, no disrespect to Booger, but
All
let's
this.
call what it is. I know how that is. That's a LSU, Alabama.
Yeah, that is.
I can break that down before my give a minute is. You know why that works? Because he's a black guy named Booger. That's how that works.
He's not a threat.
No. Even though Booger is on our side. Booger's on our side. Booger don't play that. But, Booger's like, hey, I like my life. The same way that Marcus Spears likes his life. Ryan Clark's trying to work his way. He's trying to work his way into Stephen A. Smith's seat that Stephen A. is going. Anyway, so let me get to my give me a minute so we can get the hell up out of here.
Go ahead.
America, give me a minute. Let's start by saying this is probably the least amount I've drinking in 2 segments in the history of the show. So props to Chris Turner, props to our wives, and props to myself for just realizing we didn't have to do much to get our points across today with these stories. Where it lies is this. I continue to see so much work that has to be done with just being human beings, man. And I'm not going to get overly saturated because my wife and I had great conversations just about it on Friday. We challenged each other, both agreed, and there were times we both agreed to disagree. But I will say this. Chris Turner hit everything on the head in the first 2 minutes of this podcast. I just want to come back to it. It's time. It's time. And all I can repeat is if your energy is about any type of evil, well, this and this, and because of that, and so and that, and all that shit, them days is over, man. Stop saying what the hell you feel because you feel like you can say it. And if you're going to say it, don't put it in recordable history. Listen to me. My wife has looked at every picture of me on Facebook. I'm ashamed. She's like, who the hell were you before I met you in 2013 sometimes? But I go, well, that's me. A lot of middle fingers. I had a Bud Light Lime phase.
Yeah, you did.
But it was me because people took those pictures. And that's who I am. Now I'm 38 now. Chris Turner, who takes all my pictures now? My wife. All I'm saying to you is if you're going to have documented history of who you are, just be true to who you are. My documented history is very true to who I was. I drank a lot. I played a lot of football. I drank some more. I played a little bit more football. I started drinking a little bit less. Play a little bit less football. Then I started to drink some more. And the pictures changed. When I'm not playing as much football, they're just, oh, it's happy times. And this guy always has on some dumbass cartoon t-shirt. So I am. Mix in some weddings. Mix in a beautiful girl that put up with you for all this time and then becomes your wife. And that becomes your social media backdrop. And now you add in memories of our podcast, which are hilarious to see those come through. Them shits is hilarious. Yeah, I ain't taking none of them shits back. The point that I'm making to you is this. At the end of the day, there are times when, yes, I might get called on things, and I should, because I did them. Because that's who I am. I've never been the guy that's like, no, I ain't do that. If I did it, I did it.
I did it.
If it was wrong, I apologized. And there have been times I've had to apologize 1,000 times for that same thing, and I'm good for that. But at the end of the day, no matter who it is, where you come from, whether you're evil to me is good or you're evil to me is bad, I'm the same guy. And that's what happens to guys like John Gruden. That's what happens to guys, that their messages are pure in what they're doing. At some point, they're going to get your ass. I've seen it happen to all my heroes. I've seen my heroes get punched in elevators. I've seen my heroes get made fun of on their own shows where they came from. I've seen my own heroes even try to get canceled. But the crazy part about it is, some of my heroes, when they're pure heart, you can't cancel.
At all.
Amazing.
At all.
When your heroes are really out there just doing who they are, what they are, stands the test of time. Because their intentions were good. So I would say that my message out of this is, to some people that don't believe that intent matters, it does. Always trust your intent, because if your intent is bullshit, you're gonna end up landing in a fucking pile of feces. That shit's gonna splatter all here. I'm telling you, as somebody that has done some bullshit, seen some bullshit, everybody does their own shit, man. But if you're ill-willed about it and your energy is just wrong, man, you're gonna pay the price. But if your energy is good, you get lucky enough that you can find somebody to marry you and pick your dumb ass up and take you with you and go, hey, you can be better. So America, I don't know what to tell you outside of get your shit together, because if they get John Gruden, as Chris Turner said, you motherfuckers don't stand a chance. That's been my minute.
America, you know what it is. Hey, both of these will be out on Wednesday, or no, Tuesday, because
they coming out tomorrow.
This
the
will be
first
out
one's already
tomorrow.
good. Yeah.
Perfect. So both of these will be out tomorrow, just to catch the news cycle and everything else. Hey, make sure you follow us on Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I still ain't figured out how to work the Twitch thing yet.
Yeah, we'll figure that out with Drake. I almost feel like we should just go. Should we go back to stereo and advertise, like, we'll go live and take questions? Like, this one's like,
so
this
yeah,
is a different thing.
We'll probably be on stereo tomorrow. I got to see what the day running was like, but I got no problem being on stereo. The Walt now works from home from his new job and everything else. So like, we might go on stereo and do what we need to do. But with all that being said, America, make sure that you are washing your laundry. And if you got skeletons in the closet, listen, put the key in there, lock it, and then break the key off in the lock, or burn the closet down. Because
or otherwise,
don't have that closet.
You're going to sound like this dude right here. Well, what the poop is this? You don't want to do that.
With all that being said, make sure you follow all the old stuff, all the new stuff. If you got questions, concerns, hit us up on Instagram. Hit us up on YouTube. Like, we will answer. Like, you might not like the answer, but we got answers. So with all that being said, back to the normal way we do things. The same question I'm gonna ask you tonight is the same question I'm gonna ask you every day and every possible time I get a chance. And that question is what, Walt?
What's good, America?
What's good, America?